What's going on, guys? My name is Motetta, and I would like to welcome you to this Warframe Guide from Scratch series, where I'm trying to base it around the idea of going from zero plat to, I don't know, becoming rich, whatever that is to you. I guess the ambiguous value can be like 2,000 platinum. We'll see how that goes. And how I'm going to do it is I'm going to start from 50 platinum, which they give me, and trade my way up and kind of make it all the way up there without spending a single cent, which actually isn't that hard. If you know how to play the game, you know your way around. And I know the whole platinum stuff can be really daunting if you're a new player and can be kind of difficult to figure out. So I'm hoping that I can alleviate a little bit of that stress and difficulty and kind of bring down the learning curve of this game so anybody that's picking it up can kind of understand it and get a good feel for it. So the reason why I'm doing this guide is there's a lot of hype around Warframe right now, and I think that there isn't really a better time with all of these new players coming in from the TennoCon updates. You know, there's gonna be space battles soon, which is nuts. I'm so pumped for that, and you know the other updates that they're doing. And also this is one of the best free-to-play games I've ever played. I've put countless hours into it on another account, and I'm super excited to actually run back through it and play it from scratch, like I did at the start. So right now on the screen, you can see that you get to choose your Warframe right at the start. You get the choices of Excalibur, Mag, and Volt. If you're starting out and you've never played Warframe before, the only tip I'd probably give you is to stay away from Mag, as she's not that good right now. I mean, that can change. This is in July of 2018, so she could definitely get a lot better in the future. But as of now, she's a crowd control frame. She's pretty squishy and doesn't have great armor. So I'd just probably stay away from her, but you know, it's totally your choice. You can make any Warframe work in this game, which is kind of amazing. The other two choices, you have Volt and Excalibur. Volt's pretty cool. He can do some overcharge abilities, which are awesome, and he can make you run super fast, which is what he's good for, especially in the late game. So it really helps you run through missions. And then you have Excalibur, the one that I picked. He's kind of based around his sword, or his Excalibur blade, which is pretty cool. I've actually never played Excalibur before, even on my main account, so I'm super hyped to play him and figure him out a little bit. But he so far is pretty fun. He's got great base stats. No, I can't say anything negative about him. So moving on from there, you probably saw that I picked up my first melee, which was the Mark 1 Skana. You have two choices. You have the Skana and I think the bow. They're both okay. They're both fine. Like, doesn't really matter which one you pick. One's not better than the other. So no big deal there. And then as for your secondary, I picked the Kunai. Again, I'm not a huge Kunai guy. Kunais are okay, I guess. Like, I'm not gonna use it. Man, everything's just so average. When you're at these low levels, nothing's good. It's so sad. And then I also picked up the Mark 1 Braden, and the choice between that is the Mark 1 Braden and the Paris. The reason I picked the Braden is I don't really plan on being stealthy in any of these missions, for the simple fact that I want to run through the star chart pretty quickly, and I plan on trying to grind out this Mark 1 Braden as fast as possible and then dropping it, because the Mark 1 Braden is terrible. Absolutely awful. But then again, so are all the Mark 1 weapons. So, after the first initial mission, I just decided to run through the rest of Vor's Prize, which is pretty easy. It gives you a good idea of how to play the game, although it doesn't really tell you much about the modding section. You know, it just kind of presents it to you. So we'll get into that in later videos, but as of now, I am not using any mods for the first couple levels, or for the first couple missions, just because they give you the cracked ones, which are kind of okay, and also the Mark 1 weapons are pretty bad to begin with, so putting good mods on doesn't change anything. But I'll hopefully get into that in a later video. So now moving on, I just want to give you kind of a background of my game plan for how I'm going to do all this platinum stuff. And you may be thinking, it's like, whoa, but they charge so much money for this platinum, how can you get it for free? Well, it's really not that hard. Although I do recommend that you support DE. They're a great company, so you know, buy their Prime Access, buy Platinum if you really want to. But this is a free-to-play game. There is no reason why you should have to buy it when you can make it all from just doing in-game things. So how I'm going to do that is it's going to mostly be through trading. Trading is the act of whenever you get an item that another player wants, you can trade them for the real world, like the real life currency, which is platinum. Not real life currency. That's like $1. No, platinum would be the in-game currency that costs real money. Oh man, what am I doing? You can tell that I'm out of it. But yeah, it's going to be all done through trading. There's the trade chat. There's also Warframe Market, which we'll get into it at a later date whenever I actually start using it. So don't worry about that right now. For now, I'm just going to focus on playing through the game and getting an idea of how things go. So another thing that I also want to mention is that I don't plan on taking any handouts from anybody, whether I know them or not, whether they want me to take it or not. Like, I don't care. It's like, no, I'm paying something. So I wanted to throw it out there because I feel like if it's a free-to-play guide, I want to show you that, you know, if you have no friends and you have no help and everyone's being mean, which would never happen because Warframe probably has the greatest online community compared to any other massively multiplayer game, that you can still do this just by paying your way to get these mods and paying your way to get all the basic stuff and to start building that platinum empire. We can monopolize the platinum. Yes, with all of those great items. But yeah, so I'm not going to take anything for free. I'm also not going to take advantage of any of the Twitch Prime things for the simple fact that Amazon Prime does cost money, although I'm sure everyone has Amazon Prime because Amazon Prime's the best. It really is. Amazon Prime's amazing. Shameless plug. I love Amazon Prime. I am not sponsored by them, as you probably could tell from this video. But yeah, so I'm not going to take advantage of any of that, but if you do have Amazon Prime, do link that to your Twitch. You get a free subscription out of that, and also you get free Warframe stuff like every couple months. They had Frost Prime a while ago, and now they're doing Trinity Prime, both amazing frames that they're giving away for free, which is nuts. And I think they also come with a weapon, which is also pretty cool. As you can see in the background, I just defeated Vor, so that was cool. So I just finished up the tutorial. I'll get back to that in 1 second. And yeah, so just to finish that off, I'm not taking anything for free, paying for everything my own way. And then I want to do a lot of this series in this post-commentary style. I feel like I can cover a lot of ground whenever I'm talking like this and watching the video in a playback. I feel like it might be more informative. But if you want to see some live commentary, please let me know. I wouldn't have a problem with adding that in because it will be awful and really funny because how bad I'll be. So please let me know if you want to see that. Again, that's not hard to add in. I might add another layer. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, getting back to Vor, like I said, I wanted to. So after you finish it, you can actually go back and keep killing Vor. And Vor drops some blueprints that you can get. He drops the Kronos, he drops the Seer secondary weapon that you can build. Both are, the Seer's pretty bad actually. The Kronos is a lot better than the Skana if you want to go after it. So I'd recommend that you could if you want to. I didn't. I might go back and do it later, but as of now I just wanted to get Mastery Rank 1 because I didn't get it after finishing the tutorial. So I decided to just go on a defense mission on Earth and try to grind out some levels. I figured that would be the most advantageous for me at this point in time. Also, I can work towards getting to the Venus Relay, which is how you unlock new planets and new missions and how you progress in the star chart. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just trying to clear up in the defense mission, which is fine, which is good. It was a lot of fun actually. I got a lot of people that haven't played the game before or that are new players, which made it a lot more fun because you didn't have just a high level stomping everything, so you're just like AFKing. So yeah, it was great. So I'm hoping, so actually in this video I will get to Mastery Rank 1 at the very end and we'll stop it after that. How I plan on doing these videos is I want to kind of separate them with some good milestones, so like getting the tutorial and getting a next mastery level and stuff like that. We're all good milestones. So these episodes will take a couple of days to make, so I'm hoping I can get at least 2 out every week or something like that. We'll see. That's pretty ambitious, but we'll see how it goes. I'm super excited for what's to come. Also, please let me know if there's anything you want me to go over in these videos. I'm hoping to do a lot of beginner guide stuff, a lot of like basic stuff on how to kind of mod your weapons and builds that I'm doing and paths you can take. So anyway, to move forward to kind of the last topic I want to hit is on the mastery rank. So your mastery rank is super important in Warframe. The reason for that is the higher your mastery rank, the more weapons you can kind of unlock. And the higher your mastery rank, usually the better the weapons. That's not always true, but for a lot of them, they do require like a mastery rank 12 to get some of the best weapons in the game. but some of them not so much. I'm trying to get the heck at Mastery Rank 3, and that gun will hopefully carry me to the end of the game, almost. Outside of that, Mastery Rank also determines how many trades you can do in a single day, which will start at Mastery Rank 2. So at Mastery Rank 2, you can do 2 trades in a day, which is great. So whenever you hit Mastery Rank 10, you get 10 trades in a day, which is going to be really helpful for trying to make Platinum. Another thing that Mastery Rank does is it also unlocks you certain things within the game. So if I'm not mistaken, it unlocks you the like you can join syndicates, which is a great way to make Platinum and things like that. Anyway, this is the end of the video. We're kneeling down, so I'm going to take that as the cue to end the video. So I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you want to see anything in these, and have a lovely day. Peace out, guys.